Yeah, yeah. It's for the ones who showed me the way. For the lights, for the fame. It's for the old heads. Let's go. I remember sitting on the porch listening to the stories. Old head told me about the glory and the worries. Say, youngin', let me tell you about the game before your time. Before the internet and cameras, when the code was still around. Yeah, yeah. He said, keep your mouth shut, let your work do the talking. Keep your circle tight, cause the wolves out here stalking. Keep your hand clean, but keep your mind dirty. The streets will eat you up if you let them, so move early. I was just a shorty with a dream in a backpack. He was just an OG trying to keep a youngin' on track. Gave me game that I still carry in my chest. Now I'm passing it along to the next. It's for the old heads who ain't make it to the stage. For the ones who wrote the book but never turned the page. Yeah. It's for the old heads, the ones who held it down. Before the city knew my name, they knew me on the ground. Yeah. It's for the old heads, the lessons in the blood. Every time I walk, I'm walking through the mud that they cleaned up. It's for the old heads, I hope I make you proud. I'm just a kid from the block trying to stand out in the crowd. He used to tell me, boy, the money come and go, but the respect you earn is the only thing that grows. Don't you chase the fame, let the fame come chase you. And when it finally catch you, make sure you still embrace truth. I took his words and I carved them in my soul. Now I'm moving through the world and I'm keeping full control. He passed away before he seen the first deal, but I felt him in the room when I signed it, that was real. I can hear him saying, youngin', don't you blow it. You got the torch now, so you gotta hold it. For the ones who came before, for the ones who ain't make it, for the ones who poured the concrete, so you could pace. For the old heads who ain't make it to the stage, for the ones who wrote the book but never turned the page. It's for the old heads, the ones who held it down. Before the city knew my name, they knew me on the ground. It's for the old heads, the lessons in the blood. Every time I walk, I'm walking through the mud that they cleaned up. It's for the old heads, I hope I make you proud. I'm just a kid from the block trying to stand out in the crowd. They ask me how I stay grounded when the pressure on. I tell them I got angels in my corner that I lean upon. I tell them I got voices in my head that keep me humble, reminding me that every win could turn into a fumble. If I forget the ones who held the ladder while I climb, if I forget the ones who sacrificed their peace of mind, so I carry their legacy inside every bar I write. I make sure they story living in the studio light, cause without their footsteps I wouldn't have a path. Without their wisdom, I would've crumbled in a rash. So I honor them in silence, I honor them in song, and I promise that the torch gon' keep burning strong. Now I'm sitting with the youngest, trying to give them what I got. The same game that was given when my own path was hot. I tell them, watch your back, watch your friends, watch your energy. The same one smiling now, be the same one showing envy. I tell them, build your name on the foundation of truth. Don't let them change your story, don't let them steal your youth. And when you make it to the top, cause I know you will, don't forget the ones who helped you climb the hill, cause that's the cycle. That's the way it's supposed to be. The old heads plant the seed so the youngest get to see a future that they built with their bare hands and sweat. So the next generation, they gotta start from there. Old heads, yeah, I hope I'm making you proud. I'm carrying the torch, and I ain't never putting it down. It's for the old heads. It's for the old heads.
Yeah, yeah. They all want the lifestyle, but you wanted me before any of this. Let's go. I was moving through the motions, going through the phases. Different city every night, different unfamiliar faces. Everybody wanted something, Everybody at an angle. Couldn't tell who was real, couldn't tell who was just a sample. Then you walked in, didn't even know my name. Didn't care about the change, didn't care about the fame. You just looked at me and smiled like I was just a man. Not a product, not a check, not a brand. I was so used to the fake that I almost forgot what it felt like to be seen when the spotlight is not hitting hard, hitting bright, making everybody blind. But you saw through the glare, saw the real me behind. So ride with me through the highs and the lows. When the world try to change me, you the one that keeps me close. Ride with me when the nights get long. So the melody I need when the beat is gone. Ride with me, I ain't letting go. Found something real in a world full of smoke. Ride with me till the wheels fall off. You're only one I trust when the truth gets off. You don't ask about the money, you don't ask about the numbers. You just ask me how I'm feeling when I'm coming out of thunder from the studio at 4 a.m. You waiting up with tea. Ay, ask me if I ate, ask me if I need to breathe. I've been running for so long, I forgot what it's like to go home to somebody who just wanna hold me tight. Not a pitch, not a plan, not a business proposition. Just a hand on my chest, just a moment of admission that I'm tired, that I'm human, that the weight is getting heavy, that I need somebody real to tell me I am ready for whatever comes next, whatever they throw. You look me in the eyes and say I already know. Ride with me through the highs and the lows. When the world try to change me, you the one that keeps me close. Ride with me when the nights get long. You the melody I need when the beat is gone. Oh, ride with me, I ain't letting go. Never found something real in a world full of smoke. Ride with me till the wheels fall off. You the only one I trust when the truth gets off. Yeah, they all wanna be the one when the lights are flashing, but you was there in the dark when no hope was crashing. You was there when the label said I wasn't worth the risk. Yeah, you was there when the friends turned to enemies quick. I remember telling you I didn't have a dime. You said I ain't with you for the money, I'm with you the time. And time is the only thing that money can't buy. So I'm holding on to you to the day I die. Yeah, I'm holding on to you like a lifeline. Cause in a world full of fake, you the one real sign that I did something right, that I chose something true. And I promise I'ma spend my life proving it to you. Now we pulling on them together, you right there by my side. Same smile that I fell for, same look I can't hide. From the block to the stage, you've been there every step. Every time I almost broke, you the reason that I kept going forward, going harder, going deeper than before. You the anchor that I needed when I drifted from the shore. Now we sitting on the beach with the water at our feet, and I'm thinking about the moment when our eyes first had to meet. Funny how the universe knows what you need. When you stop running from it and you let it plant the seed. I was chasing all the wrong things, looking for a high. Then you showed me that the real thing was already in the sky. Right here, yeah. Ride with me, yeah. We ain't gotta have it all figured out. Just got you, and I got me. That's enough. Ride with me.
They see the smile, but they don't see the war. Every night, same fight. Let's go. I got demons in my head that I've been fighting since a kid. Some of them I conquer, some of them I still keep hidden. They come alive at midnight when the city go to sleep. When the silence gets too loud and the promises get deep. I've been running from the shadows, but they always catch up. Every time I get ahead, they remind me of the past stuff. Remind me of the nights when the fridge was looking empty. Remind me of the faces that swore they would protect me. Now I'm sitting in a mansion with a bottle in my hand, trying to drown out the voices that don't understand. That I made it out the gutter, that I did what they said couldn't. But the demons don't care about the trophies or the demons in my head, they won't let me sleep, telling me the secrets that I promised I would keep. Demons in my head, they know all my fears, whisper in the dark while I'm trying to see it clear. Demons in my head, I've been fighting them alone. Building empire from the pain, but the pain still at the throne. Demons in my head, I just want them gone. But every time I win a battle, they come back with something strong. I remember telling mama that I make her proud. Now I got her in a house and she can finally say aloud. But the guilt creep in when I think about the time I missed. All the dinners, all the birthdays, all the moments I dismiss. For the dream, for the come up, for the hunger that was burning. Now I'm here and I'm supposed to feel like I've been earning, but the demons say I traded what was real for what was shiny. Say I lost myself somewhere between the broke and the grimy. I tell them I'm the same kid that was counting quarters. They tell me look around, you got no real supporters. Just a bunch of people want a piece of what you built, and when the money gone, you gon' see how the guilt. Demons in my head, they won't let me sleep, telling me the secrets that I promised I would keep. Demons in my head, they know all my fears, whisper in the dark while I'm trying to see clear. Demons in my head, I've been fighting them alone, building power from the pain, but the pain still at the throne. Demons in my head, I just want them gone. Every time I win a battle, they come back with something strong. I've been praying for the silence, praying for the peace, praying that the war inside me finally gets released. I've been talking to a therapist, I've been talking to the Lord. I've been writing all these verses like a sword against a horde, but the battle never ends, it just changes up the face. Some days I feel like I'm winning, some days I'm lost in space. I look into the mirror and I see a man I barely know, a man who got the world but still feeling low. I ask myself what's missing, what more do you need? The demons laugh and say you got the greed, but I know it's deeper than the money and the cars. It's the part of me that's still out there counting scars, but I ain't letting them win. I've been fighting too long, turn my pain into power, turn my hurt into song. Every demon that I face made me stronger in the end, so I'm looking at them now like they're my only friend. Cause without the struggle, I wouldn't know my strength. Without the darkness, wouldn't know the length of the light that I can carry when the night is getting heavy. So I'm thanking all my demons for making me ready for the pressure, for the critics, for the wolves at the gate, for the people who pretend they love me, for the ones filled with hate. I turned every single battle into fuel for the fire. Now I'm rising from the ashes, taking my desire. Demons, yeah. We ain't friends, but we ain't enemies no more. I learned to live with them, and they learn to let me go. Demons.